Hi kitties, welcome to Spirit Kitty Tarot. This is your air sign reading and we will be doing Gemini, Libra and Aquarius and the October reading. So I'm gonna be out of sorts today a little bit. I'm not actually well, but I definitely wanted to do a reading for you guys. So let's get started. 3 answers at the end of each pile, each zodiac sign. So Gemini, let's get started with your reading. There's a conflict that's happening. Either it's because it's the first card, it might have happened already. In the recent past, there's something that happened, a conflict with the moon card in reverse. This is something to do with the mother that isn't going all that well. So there's some problem over with your mother, or it might just be something to do with your emotional side, which isn't completely synced into your mind. I don't know what I'm saying, but keep up with me if you can, please. Try to make sense of it. So what I'm trying to say is that there's a disparity between how you feel you should be acting and what you're actually doing. So there is something, there's a distance and there's a disparity between how you're showing your emotions and what you're actually feeling internally. I hope that makes sense. With the star card, this is you basically manifesting something into existence. You're trying to make the world make it happen before you actually take the actions to do it. So there's certainly a lot of wishing going on for something to happen. Meanwhile, you want to take a step back and not act on the things that you should be acting on. With the Judgment card, this is things panning out the way they are supposed to, because people are getting judged on the basis of what they've done. So this is judgment being handed out on the basis of karma and what you've done in the previous, in the past, near past. So things are turning out because of how you've done the actions, your actions. I'm not gonna make sense today, guys. I'm sorry about that. With the red fox, its strategy is you strategizing something, trying to come up with a solution to whatever this conflict was, whatever happened. And let's see what we can find. With the snake card, creation, this is, there's something that's coming in between your person and you. So there's a third party situation which is kind of corrupting the waters, or creating some sort of distance between you two. So whoever your person is, there's someone that keeps interfering and what they're supposed to do, they make up their mind, and then there's someone that kind of talks them out of it, or just there's something going on like that. With the King of Wands, this is this might be a fire sign that steps in. It's someone that kind of tries to reconcile, makes you talk it out. So there's someone that is becoming the mediator in this situation. And with the Queen of Swords in reverse, this is you not being able to make decisions, not being decisive enough to make the right decision at the right time. So these two fell over. With the Empress card, this is a motherly instinct. This is basically the center of your heart that is caring and loving, and now you're able to connect to it and care about the people around you. So before you were not able to connect with that side, and now you're able to open up to that side of yours. You're able to connect to this person and talk things out with them, because there's someone that steps in and kind of what's it called, smoothens the folds. Basically, they smoothen things out for you guys. They create an environment where you guys are able to talk things out. With the Knight of Wands, this is you can hear my voice going. With the Knight of Wands, again another fire sign coming in. So there is someone that might be a Leo perhaps, or a Sagittarius, that is stepping in a whole lot in this situation. They are actively participating in this, whatever is happening, these conversations that are happening. So this person is an active participant in this. With the Six of Wands, this is reconciliation. So things are getting better. You guys are basically coming together, and there's a joyous celebratory energy here. So you might be seeing family, or your family, or someone else's, or going to someone's event, something like that, where you're meeting people and kind of a joyous occasion, something like that is happening. With the Five of Swords, this is you deciding things but not exactly being able to decide for someone else. So as you plan things out for yourself, you're not able to actually make the other person decide. You make your own decisions and you put them forward, and the other person now has to decide for themselves. So the person that you're dealing with also has to chip in into this decision and make their own, so you guys can harmonize, come together, and really start up this connection again. So I hope things start going your way. We will be seeing now the messages from your guides. What do we have? We have the Hyena card, fear. So this is you having the fear of abandonment and fearing that this person could leave you, but you are happy when you're with them, and you don't want to leave this person, but you're also scared of being with them. So there's a dilemma and a paradox going on, that you want to be with them, but you also fear being with them could hurt you. So now the final card for you, and then we will be answering your questions. With the Seven of Wands, this is this deck is definitely something hard, that I don't catch energies from this deck yet, because the visuals are really quirky. But this is you're finally able to decide what you want to do, and you're able to also communicate those thoughts with this person. So coming forward with what you want and what you basically expect from this person, what you want in this situation to happen. So you're kind of coming forward with what you want to happen, and then you let them decide what they want, but you don't actually, before you were letting them know. But I really think that you were kind of, I'm saying kind of again, you were leaving it up for interpretation. That's what I'm getting, that you were still not exactly voicing your opinion or voicing what you felt to the word or completely directly. You were still leaving things up to interpretation, and that's what was troubling in this case, because they were interpreting them differently, or there was always some sort of disparity between what they understood, interpreted, and what you wanted them to understand. And because you were not actually directly seeing things, and now you come to them and actually talk to them, express all you feel, you directly tell them what you want from this connection, and that will solve a lot of things, that will breach the gap between you guys, and the miscommunications or lack of communication to a certain degree is going to end. That period of time will end. That's all we have for you in this month. So a lot of things are happening. It's a roller coaster ride for you. We go from not being able to express ourselves, starting off with the conflict, and then we come to a conclusion and a resolution of that problem. So now, answering your questions. Think of your 3 questions, Gemini. Oh, okay. As you can see, I'm shuffling. Okay, so with the first question, the answer is not exactly right now. It's telling you that the conflict is going to continue for a little bit more, and maybe for a week or so, and so the answer is not exactly a yes. I don't know why I have so much trouble saying no in this situation, but it's definitely just telling you to stay hopeful, because things are going to get better eventually. We've already seen it in your reading with the Hierophant. This is you going to someone that's older and wiser and can give you good advice, so you're going to them. With the second answer, it's a yes. With the third one, it is Judgment. This is things panning out as they're supposed to, after everyone has done what they have done. So it's reaping what you have sown. So whatever you are working towards, you will receive the judgment for that. So fair is fair, and if you want good things, you should be putting good things into the universe right now, because yeah, the universe is going to be fair, and it's not going to be unfair to you or anyone else. So now we are doing Libra. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. Right at the start, we have the Knight of Wands. I'm just gonna take a sip of water, Libra, if you don't mind. And we are continuing your reading with the Two of Cups. This is you. There's a love connection that's happening, and you are talking to this person, not really sure how you see them, how you want this person, want this connection, but you're definitely interested in this person and fascinated by this connection, because they certainly are interesting and you have good conversations. You definitely are attracted to each other. So with I'm just gonna take a swig of water, so excuse me. Okay, Libra kitties, with the Knight of Wands, this is okay, you're not actually confessing. No one is confessing to anyone, so there's keeping your feelings to yourself. With the Four of Cups, this is internalizing what you're feeling. There's certain conversations that are happening in your head and not really coming out with it, compartmentalizing it, and moving on with your days and your work basically, but you're not actually telling them. So hiding away your emotions. With the Eight of Wands, this is you're not able to move forward, so distracted and unable to look at anyone else either. So I don't know why you didn't want this connection, but you're definitely not seeing anyone else. So maybe just focusing on your work, but that doesn't really happen in your reading right now. You're constantly thinking about this person. With the Knight of Cups, it's them coming towards you and talking to you. So they break the silence, they come to you, they communicate. With the Chariot, you might go out, you two might be going out and meeting each other. So there's certain movement here, and when I say certain, I mean definitely meeting each other and hanging out, but might not be confessing to each other your feelings. So with the King of Wands, this is someone finally saying something, someone finally confessing. And of course, confession doesn't really mean that you are telling each other you like each other. It might just mean that you're giving each other hints, because before there was a pretense of a platonic relationship, and now there's somewhat flirtatious energies exchanged here. There are conversations happening where it's clear to the other person that there is flirtation going on. So Libra, for those who aren't actually looking for love, we'll see what we have for you. I try to pick up as many energies as possible, but sometimes some people say I wanted to hear about my situation, but of course I will catch your energy if I do, so try to send it my way if you want me to catch your energy and talk about your situation. With the Queen of Pentacles, this is you now focusing on your money, your pentacles, and being able to focus on work. You might also be, I don't think you're traveling, but it might be you're taking some distance from this person, and there might be a project that you're working on, so you're not able to talk to them that much. So there's a period where you're not communicating with them. With the Nine of Pentacles, this is okay, so with the Nine of Pentacles, it should be that you're feeling secure in your job, but with it being in reverse, it means that you're not feeling secure, and you feel that basically the pay that you get for your services, for your work, isn't worth as much as you're putting in. So there's something going on. There's a conflict, internal conflict really, that's happening. You might not be voicing it, or you might just feel that it's unfair how much work you're doing and not getting paid the right compensation for it. With the Tower card in reverse, you don't actually address this, you don't confront anyone, you don't talk to anyone, and you don't really come out with this. declaration that this is unfair to you. With the King of Cups, this is someone coming in with a love offer again. So this person is meeting you on and off, or you might just be, there might be some periods of time where you're not seeing them because they might also be working, but definitely your connection is growing as this month goes on, the month of October. So let's see what we have in from this deck, and then messages from your guides. Okay, so the king sorry, the Six of Pentacles, this is now a news that comes in about Pentacles, money, wealth, that brightens up your day, because now you're getting your work's worth, basically. So the amount of work that you're doing, you're getting the money for it. So fair compensation for your work, you're getting that. I'm sorry, my voice is just breaking. Now, messages from your guides. I hope I'm able to do Aquarius reading as well. With the Authenticity card, Wolf card, this is you seizing the opportunity to be yourself. So there's certain amount of owning up to what you believe in, your beliefs and your faith in yourself. And so you might be directly or indirectly talking to someone about how you want more projects that pay you fairly. So this might have been some opportunity that presented itself where you were getting either a bonus, or I don't really see it as a bonus, but I think there's some project that actually paid you well, and after that you kind of seize the opportunity to ask for more opportunities like that. So that you are stepping in with, oh, so sorry, so you're stepping in with the request or the demand to get more opportunities that pay you fairly, and kind of seizing the role of what you see yourself as. So your authentic self, wanting better things for yourself, things that you can actually build on, something that you're good at, your skills, actually getting the opportunity to fully practice or exercise whatever you, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But basically, yes, it's about trusting your instincts and trusting that you are skillful enough to get whatever you are actually requesting here, so you know that what you're asking is fair. Now we will be answering your questions. I'm sorry if this didn't make sense to you, Libra, but I'm trying. Guys, do comment down below, kitties, if you want to see more twin flame readings or all zodiac sign career readings, because they are definitely easier to make. I don't know, because these ones get really long for me. And now, oh sorry, so answering your questions. Think about your 3 questions. So the 7 of Cups and the Strength card. What am I doing? Why did I draw 4 cards? Yeah, okay. So your first answer to your question is it is a no, but not exactly. It's, my mind is mush right now. So you're actually daydreaming about things, and they're not manifesting into reality, and that is concerning to you. You feel disheartened because of it. So the answer to it, that you need to bring those things into reality yourself. You need to act on them for them to actually come into your life. So the first is not a yes or a no, it's just you need to work for what you wish for, and you will get it. So don't be disheartened. It's not a yes or a no, it's just work towards what you want for yourself. With the second question, it's strength. So it is telling you to be patient right now, because with divine timing things are going to shift towards what your purpose is. So just have faith and keep moving where you're moving towards, because the path you've chosen for yourself is the right one. It's just that it's going to take time for you to get to where you're supposed to be at. So with the third judgment, this is things are definitely fair from the universe. The universe brings you fair things. It gives you things for what you've been working for. So what you work for, you will get again. So keep working. It's a lot to do with labor and working hard and putting in the hours and putting in the strength and the hard work. So a lot of laborious work there for you, Libra. So now Aquarius, prepare yourself. I am exhausted by now. I'm not gonna let it affect your reading though. Okay, so the deck is not in reverse, although some cards are. Okay, but this is in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'm just going to put this here because my 14-year-old niece watches my readings sometimes, so I want her to be able to watch them. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles, this is you're not working towards what you're supposed to in terms of money. So you want certain things for yourself, you see a future for yourself, but you're not exactly working towards it. So this is just the universe telling you you need to manifest it. But of course manifestation comes with the mundane, comes with the working, comes with the actual actions. So you need to do what you want. Bring in things for yourself after working for them. With the Devil card, this is a connection that isn't completely serving you. It's not healthy. It's manipulative and somewhat toxic. So I'm sorry for that. So with the Ten of Chalices, there is another connection, which is your family. So this might be with some one person, and this is your family. I don't know how the situation is for you, but there's one person that is kind of an energy parasite, so an energy vampire. They are sucking your positivity out of you, and it's affecting your other relationships. It's seeping into this toxicity, is seeping into your other relationships. With the Wheel card, this is a new cycle that it's an end of a cycle and moving forward towards something else. So it is manifesting a new cycle for yourself, because you are ready to move and you're ready to catch momentum and move forward towards new things. So you manifest this change. You are ready to move forward and you start moving towards things, and then everything around you changes. So you're bringing in change for yourself with the Knight of Pentacles. This is you working hard for the money, for the wealth that you want, and also this is something that you're creating long term, something that you will be getting the fruits of your labor for a long time. So a long-term wealth abundance, that's you growing something that's long-term and sustainable. With the Two of Wands, this is you also making laying down foundations in terms of love and building a family. So possibly someone that you see having a long-term connection with. So I don't know what the Devil card was, because there are two connections here that are definitely really strong and healthy, and they give you a lot of happiness. They feed your soul with a lot of happiness. So I don't know who this is. You might need to think about this, who this person is for you, with the Empress card. But it might be someone that you're passionate towards. And of course, with the Devil card, it doesn't have to be a love connection. It can be something else as well. It can be any connection which you feel passionate about, someone that you care about, but they also are not treating you fairly. They are sucking the positivity out of you, whether they intend to or not. With the Empress card, this is so I didn't see it before. With the Empress card, this is with with the Empress card, this is someone that reigns over the night, but also has power enough during the day. So you can see that she is the moon. She's the mother, but she walks between the night and the day. So during the night you see things that are not visible to you during the day, because light consumes everything and brightens everything. So the darker things that are not visible during the day, you are able to see them. So what I'm trying to say is that you are able to see things clearly. You're more self-aware. You're also seeing yourself and other people more clearly, and you're not taking BS from anyone, and also trying to treat other people fairly, as well as demand that they treat you fairly. So let's use this deck. This is my first deck that's actually this big in size. With the Eight of Swords, this is, I'm just checking if you can see the card. With the Eight of Swords, it is you feeling restrained, you feeling constricted and not being able to move freely. So that would mean that you feel bound to a certain situation. With the Nine of Swords, there might be nightmares that are happening. Night times are difficult for you. You might feel alone, or if not alone, just anxious about something, because you're left alone at night with your thoughts and you're not able to distract yourself from them. So with the Seven of Wands, you're now coming to a conclusion. And if this is your situation, I might just add that during the day you finally come to a realization that you have to stick up for yourself and demand something. It might be a conversation with someone that you've been holding out on, not doing it because you didn't want conflicts or confront this person. But with the Knight of Wands, this is you charging forward with basically your beliefs and telling this person that you want what you want. So whatever the situation is, you're definitely becoming more firm in your standing and knowing that you want something and going head on towards it. What do we have from your guides? So we have the Seahorse and Equality, and the Lynx card, which is Secrets. So what you want is what you're actually going to go forward with saying to them is you want equality in this relationship. You want to give and take, where one person isn't the one that's giving and the other isn't just receiving. It should be an equal give and take. With the Lynx card, it's you coming out with things that you hadn't told them before, secrets that you were trying to keep to yourself because you didn't want to hurt them, but now there is no point to keeping them because the situation is dire now. It's out of hand. You can't do anything but express what you feel. So the final card for you, and after that we do the answers for you. With the Sea Otter, it is transformation. You are transforming into what you saw yourself as. So adapting to the situation, you're willing to compromise on things that you are able to, but you're also standing up for yourself. But there is a change that I'm sensing here. There's a change that you have to do. So you might be doing spring cleaning. When I say that, I mean that you're getting rid of things that don't serve you and are a waste of space. Just in terms of what you don't need in your life, you're kind of clearing things out and dusting things off, basically adapting to newer situations because you are welcoming a new cycle for yourself. You see a brighter future for yourself, and for that you want to let go of the past self, and you're moving forward, transforming into something that you always wanted for yourself. It wasn't necessarily what everyone saw you as. That's why you see here that it's wearing the garb, it's wearing the skin of the otter. So it's a transformation that someone else didn't really see you as. It's not quote unquote you, but it's something that you want for yourself. So now you're adapting towards what you want for your future, and this is a necessary change that you have to do. So I hope this makes sense, and I hope this is your situation. And now to answer your questions. Think about your 3 questions. Aquarius. I have to search my mind to realize which reading I'm doing. So, okay, I'm gonna answer your questions with this deck. Hopefully I'm able to interpret it. When I actually first saw this deck, I wasn't able to take this seriously. But it's really fun. With the Lovers card, this is the first answer is you are seeking a connection for yourself, and it's a yes. You see this as a partnership. I don't know why this message was supposed to be for you, but I'm getting the word partnership, whether it's in work or love. But it might be in love, it might be just a connection that's of the soul. So a soul connection a yes for you. So the second question is the High Priestess. This is the universe telling you to be more cautious of what you seek for yourself, because there are certain things that are hidden from you. So tread lightly and carefully and let other people not know about your plans right now. I'm not sure why I'm saying this, but I'm getting that someone needs to hear this. Whatever you are planning, there's a need to be more cautious and wary of someone. So be wary of some person that doesn't have the best intentions for you. With the third card, with the third answer, it's the Fool. And the funny thing about this deck is that there are two Fools in this deck. One, it's actually, the Fool card is always supposed to be on the cliff here. It's supposed to represent optimism, which blinds you to the dangers of what you're seeking. And in this one, it has leaped, and it's supposed to be about a leap of faith, but with this card, it's literally leaped and in midair. So it might be that you have been optimistic in the past and it has cost you, and you might be in a situation which you don't understand how to tackle or how to get out of. So the answer is, I don't know what the answer is, but the answer is supposed to be, it's not a yes or a no, it's just that the situation is out of hand and you kind of are at the mercy of the universe, whether you will survive that leap or not. So not really that delightful of an answer, but I'm gonna try and get another answer for you. So one card fell over. I'm just gonna pick it and see. We have Seven of Swords. So this is, you are completely anxious about this situation and you don't see a way out. So a lot of anxiety about this. I don't know what answers I'm supposed to give you, but it's certainly looking a bit difficult right now. Hopefully it'll get better for you and things will become positive. But with the Seven of Swords, it's you taking away the weapons and stealing the swords so they cannot be used against you. So that's actually a positive thing. You are taking away someone else's weapons, and so that means you're coming out of the situation by rectifying your own mistake and also not giving someone else any more ammunition against you. So that definitely looks positive, finally. So Aquarius, I hope this helped and I hope things get better for you. Best of luck, and all of you Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, I hope this month is really good for you. Blessings to you, and please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Bye bye, kitties.